What's up? This is Michael Rappaport.
Yo, it's Joey Coco Diaz here.
This is Harlan Williams.
You're listening to Mad
Mad.
Mad.
With power!
I'm so mad. Can you see how mad I am? Flowers, cinnamon, blueberries. I'm so angry.
As far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a gangster.
This guy fucking gets it.
Did we just become best friends? Yup!
Idiot.
Say hello to my little friend! I'm not fucking leaving!
Yeah, I bet.
I'm gonna make him an offer again with you. Heroes get remembered, legends never die.
Bad with power.
Your socks are terrible. Where's your personality?
I don't really have a thing.
And we're live. And we are live. All right, if y'all see the discomfort between me and the whoa.
Don't put your mouth so close to my mouth.
I'm
Because
sorry.
you
Did I
stink.
go live without the shades? That's my thing. All right, but listen. Sorry for the discomfort. You guys know I always fuck everything up. I left the third microphone cord at home. I'm still recovering from a long weekend. Am I right, boys?
Yeah, bet.
But anyways, aside from all of that, we are at the Wynwood Brewery live. They're applauding right now. You guys can hear it. But go ahead and give it up one time for the boys.
Hit the button.
Look out right now. Now, anyways, I want to go ahead and say, first of all, shout out to this beer, La Rubia. Is that how it's pronounced?
We got cheers right here.
Be careful for all your equipment.
I asked you before how to say the last name and I already forgot. But it's Luis.
It's like very Italian.
Can you say it again?
Brignoni.
Is it Italian?
It is Italian.
Oh, shit.
Come on, bro.
You guys know? Are you?
I'm mega Sicilian. What are you?
Mega Puerto Rican.
It's that look? He's from that little Italy in Puerto Rico. You know, that little
Exactly.
town in it.
And shout out to my boy Freddie too. Oh my God, he falls right when I say.
Perfect time.
Are you beating the shit out of Freddie,
He's
dude?
dancing back there. You know how Freddie does.
He got
get it.
excited.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, you know we're all about the Floridian lifestyle. Everything Miami, everything South Florida. So we thought come right into the heart of
You
Wynwood
cannot
at Wynwood
get
Brewery.
more Miami than this where we're
No,
at right now.
you really can't. I mean,
And then on top of
you
that,
can't
like,
even see outside. It's crazy right now. All the art that's going
we
on
are in
outside. the
Wynwood
walls.
right now, and the thing I love about places like this, we were talking a little bit before off air and stuff. Very family oriented. So you said like what? Your pop started the company?
Yeah, me and my dad back
Oh.
in 2011, yeah.
Was it here or in Puerto Rico? Or you
Here.
guys just from Puerto Rico?
Yeah, we're just from Puerto
you
Rico.
guys
But it was
came
here, yeah.
What kind of gave you the idea to get something like this started?
I was a huge I still am, craft beer fan and also a home brewer. So figured, why the hell not?
So where did it start? Like in your house or something? You just
Yeah, I
doing it
started
in your
home
house?
brewing while I was in college.
Wow, where'd you go to school? This is big.
FIU.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say FSU, and we are gonna have to.
But
cut
you
this
are a
out.
Hurricanes fan, right?
No.
No.
Golden
All right, guys,
Panthers.
it's been a great episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. La
Thanks for
Rubia,
coming.
make sure you
Thanks
check
for
it. Hey, I swear to God, I'm not blowing smoke up y'all ass. This is delicious, dude.
Thanks,
it is,
man.
It is, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
We sell this, but we work at shout out to Copper Blues Miami Improv.
Hey, you know what's happening? March 7th, come out. To
And
the
it's
next
one of
show
those
anyways.
like everybody's always ordering it. So you know when we started talking about this and it was from here, we are like, damn, this is dope because we actually drink this. It's not like just something that we don't have or we're just doing it for the first time. It's really good. And then I like look at this glass, this cup.
The guys are so dope.
They brought it to us.
I
And
want to
was like,
take
damn.
this home.
No.
I
You
gave
gotta
him
pay for
eye
that.
contact. Nah, you're good, dude.
Nah, dude.
So what was the first one that you brewed in college?
Well, I did a lot of
Experimental.
experimental
Yeah.
batches. Some
Yeah.
were really good, some were not very good.
Yeah. What was I want to? Obviously, the greats are great, but what was a failure? What was one that was horrible? You're like, never again.
Like the second or third batch. We called it the kitchen sink because it literally had everything in it but the kitchen sink, and we ended up dumping it.
Yeah.
I mean, we put honey, maple syrup, coffee. We just didn't know.
God.
You know, just
mix of
experimenting.
everything.
Yeah, it was awful. It was god awful.
Jesus.
Yeah, stomach ache.
So
Exactly.
I mean,
Christ.
what's funny is I always think about this because a big thing about beers and, you know, especially in the brewing world is the names. The names have to be very catchy. So
Right.
what gives you these names? Like, where do they come from?
I mean, it's a collaborative effort.
I feel like it's like everybody's just sitting around drinking them and being like, and they throw out the name. You're like,
exactly
there it
what
is.
that's exactly what we do all day. Just sit around drinking beer and just shooting out
shooting
names.
out names.
Yeah.
Hoppy
Yeah.
Chulo.
Yeah.
Happy Chulo.
That is legendary, dude.
Thanks, man.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I love innovative, creative names.
Yeah.
You get a catchy name, and you're gone to the world. Sorry, Justin's mom. I love you.
My mom hates it when he does that.
I do it every episode.
Every episode. And he always
When
says
I'm drinking
sorry.
this fire-ass
He always
crisp
says
beer.
sorry, but it's like, you know. whatever.
Dude, this is the crispiest beer I ever had in my life. How can I not?
Well, I'm glad you appreciate it. We love La
Dude,
Rubia.
no, for real. It's actually amazing. I'm not even kidding. My first time trying it. I didn't even know we had it at Copper. This is dope.
Yeah, we do. What like so going back to it, like what from the beginning, and then you started doing that in college, and then what, like you're like, shit, we got something.
Yeah, I did it throughout college, got married, continued to homebrewed, and then I had a corporate job, and I did not necessarily enjoy it very much.
Hated it,
And,
right? Where was it? Where was it? Can we talk about it?
Yeah, it doesn't exist anymore. It got bought by another company, and they.
But it was like an office job, so you're sitting in an office.
No, I did sales, so I was out in the
Oh,
field doing
okay,
sales,
okay.
Which was fine. I didn't mind the sales
So
aspect.
hold
It's just
on,
the
but
corporate
that
BS.
leads you into what you got going on now, because
Yeah,
having
exactly.
to travel and do sales, you know, you kind of got that
Yeah.
pitch down, and then it was
Yeah, you
kind
have
of-
to.
yeah, and then now you're selling.
You're always
something
selling,
that,
dude. You're always
something that you
selling
care
something.
about is
Yeah.
even better than like being like, so what, you guys want some paper? I don't know. That was
Yeah.
an Office reference for those of you who watch Office at home.
Yeah. Dunder Mifflin.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I seen one
That's
episode.
Scranton.
You see?
I seen an
I haven't
episode.
seen it, bro. Can you believe it?
What do you not have TV?
Yeah.
Wait, yeah, you don't have, or yes, you do have?
Yes.
Yeah.
Nah, I do. I'm
He
just
likes horror movies, so Michael Myers and Freddy and shit.
horror
like that,
movies
but
or like, you know, creative content like YouTubing stuff like that.
I guess
I
But,
can't. I don't know.
Okay.
I like vloggers a lot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, new age
lot.
stuff. You know,
Yeah.
the young kids nowadays, all they care about is YouTube
Correct.
and stuff like that. Did you ever see Back to the Future?
Yeah, I did.
All three?
No. Why
Well,
would I
they're
do
on
that?
TBS like every other
All the
day.
time.
I don't know what cable this
saw
is.
part
I was
two?
like 12.
You saw the one in the Wild West?
I don't know.
All right. Anyways,
I just remember there was a car flying through the air and the white dude with the
the white dude
duck.
with
the lightning hair. He got shocked by lightning. That's all I remember. The old guy.
So
Hey, anyways, has one of those giant canister tubs ever busted open and flooded an entire place?
No, but
could that happen?
Yeah, that's why I'm
it can.
super curious.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
you
can.
know what I'm saying?
All right.
Like,
For those of you, we're
that'd
gonna
suck.
go later on and do a little vlog of,
Mini
of the
tour.
whole place and stuff like that. But they got these huge. I always picture some dude in the back going like this,
that does happen.
doing it. Yeah.
Yeah, that does happen.
Oh shit! Is that Rafa?
No. No. Rafa's out in the field selling La Rubia.
Damn, it's probably a hell of workout. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, they got like big old Popeye arms.
But what is it like? Why would they have to do that? Because something went
You
wrong
gotta
in the
mix the
machine,
grain.
and that's part of the actual process, no matter what.
Yeah, when we started, we bootstrapped it, so we couldn't afford. There's actually like you could buy like a rake system that does it. We didn't do it because we bootstrapped it, and so now you got to get a guy up there with a mash paddle to mix the grain with the hot water so that we can make the wort.
Dude,
which
that
is
guy's
young
got
beer.
some guns on him.
Well, have you seen David, the guy with the big beard?
Yeah,
He's got the
yeah,
big Popeye arms. That's what he used to do before he went out to the
Well,
field.
we saw him. He
So-
came out and he was like, "Man, I just finished." He said he canned what?
Father,
three-
yeah, I think it was.
What was it?
300
300
cases
cases.
today, yeah.
But like, he said 4 hours. He was just back there. This is what I'm picturing. Just him
Yeah.
canning them things. That's
my
crazy.
God.
No,
yeah,
we
the
have
machine.
a
Yeah.
nice machine. He's not the machine.
He's the
Yeah, I was
machine.
gonna say that's
Shout out to Bert- shout out to Bert Kreischer.
Shout out to Bert Kreischer.
So how many beers have you brewed in general, like in total, since the beginning?
Oh, like different.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, I guess there's a lot that never came out, that were just like kind of like
You stay here in the tap room.
Yeah.
Or are you saying home brewing?
homebrewing.
No, yeah, we did a lot. The first one for like Wynwood that
Mm-hmm.
I did was actually Pop's Porter, which is what I'm drinking right now.
Okay. And what's that one like? That's like
It's a robust porter. It's delicious beer. We actually won gold medal for it in 2014 at the Great American Beers Festival. So
Not
it's-
to be racist, I'm going based off color here. Is that like a Guinness?
I mean, the only reason why
Like
it's
a
similar is
stout?
the color, right? So actually, porters are one of the older styles, English style.
Okay.
Ale. It's an ale, and it was made for porters. So like porters would be out there and the ports working all day, and they wanted something with sustenance.
gotcha.
And then that's where they had the porter. It was the most popular beer at that time. And then stouts actually became because they got a little bit thicker, a little bit chunkier.
So I mean,
and they became a stout porter.
I might
and
sound
that's-
like really illiterate with this, but
Yep.
what would make a beer dark as opposed to something like this?
so
The light, dude.
The what?
You cut the lights off and brew the fucking beer.
Yeah.
Oh, see, I'm
You ever heard of
glad-
hydroponics, dude?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But why would that one come out dark as opposed to something like this?
So like one of the main, there's only 4 ingredients in the beers that we brew. One of them is malt, so malted barley
So
primarily.
more malt.
No, so the actual
I'm
barley
trying
is
to do it
roasted.
ahead of time.
It's roasted.
Oh, I got
It's
you.
roasted like coffee beans would be. So that's why you get kind of like the coffee flavor, the chocolate flavor, and the color out of it.
Is that one of your favorite? Your favorite style?
It is one of my favorites. Yes.
Like when you go out now, being I guess a professional, brewer.
Yes.
I don't know if that.
That's what you guys
the
go
word?
by, right?
Yeah.
Brewer.
Master brewer.
I'm not a brewmaster. I'm more a professional drinker, but yeah.
There you are. But
That's
David
sounds
is.
like
David's the brewer back there.
No,
I'm-
Nick is.
Nick. Oh, that's right. We met Nick when we
Yeah.
first got
yeah.
here.
Hey, y'all good?
Yeah.
Nah, over here. Oh, all right. You straight.
So,
He's gonna put a beer
when
over our
you
head.
go out to certain places and stuff like that, are you do you try other people's stuff? You're like, nah, I'm only kind of drink my thing. Like, do you get?
No, I'll try. Yeah.
Like, but are you saying like you get ideas from other places? Like, damn, that's a good idea. Let me see if I can kind of mix this up and do something like that. Like, is there so many things out there that you haven't tried that you're like, damn, this is something that we could do?
No, I mean, I think so. How we come up with like new beers and new styles
Yeah.
is we sit around literally drinking beer and go,
Yeah.
what do we want to brew that we want to drink that we want to try out?
Okay.
There's really no science behind it except that. We will go out and try some different beers. Obviously, you don't want to keep your head in the sand.
Yeah.
But like for instance, like wheat beers. We're not big wheat fans.
What about ciders? This guy loves them.
guy,
Yeah.
bro. This guy loves ciders.
Really?
He loves them.
All right,
What do you like? What do you like about them?
I'm not much of a drinker. I'm like more like a Wiz Khalifa. But like, I don't know. I get hammered quick, dude. Like I feel great off of
Ah,
this
you're a cheap date.
1/3 of
You're a
this
cheap date.
La Rubia.
Yeah, he's already
What,
drunk.
you said a cheap date?
Yeah, you're a cheap date, bro. It's awesome.
Hey, 2 beers, close the tab. I'm ready to go home and smash. But not for real. Y'all don't have any ciders?
No, we
Women
buy.
love it. I do too. But I'm not a woman.
Women, you're.
Yeah.
But I'm just throwing it out there.
Yeah.
My taste buds like like a strawberry cider. That'd be dope.
We go out and he'll want like a strawberry daiquiri at the club, and we're like,
No.
"Strawberry daiquiri?"
No. This man got a frozen mango and Tito's freaking stupid thing. It
At
was
the beach, which was
ridiculous.
delicious. It's understandable. You do that at the beach.
That doesn't make
Yeah,
sense.
not at a club.
Yeah, when you have a 2-pack. This guy has 2 abs that are gigantic. His 2 gigantic abs. We're not even talking about beer anymore. So go back to beer.
Why you talking about my abs in front of like 3
Go
guys?
back
We're
to the
sitting
beer,
3
dude.
guys here talking about my.
Yeah, we have 3 million women watching at home. Shout out to the 3 million women watching at home. You guys are all sexy.
So no, we don't do ciders here. We buy them. We buy ciders for people that want to. Also, because it's gluten free. So if somebody wants to have something alcoholic, because beer obviously is gluten because of the malt, we offer that opportunity to have ciders, but we don't make.
Wow,
our
I
own house.
just realized that if somebody lives on a gluten-free basis, they can't drink beer.
No.
Wow.
But they could drink your cider.
Sucks for you guys.
There are gluten removed beers.
What does that mean?
That's
So
why it
like they
tastes
were
stupid.
part of the process is actually the enzymes will break down the gluten and remove most of the gluten out of the beer, so it doesn't affect you if you have celiac disease, for instance.
Tastes like
But-
horrible.
No, some of them taste really great.
Yeah.
Wow, this is real scientific shit.
I feel like there's
this
some-
is a full-blown lesson.
every
y'all.
time
Told
you're
you I'm a
saying
professional
something-
drinker.
Yeah, he really is.
But you're saying this, and I don't know. My mind takes me places. I'm seeing some guy back there picking out the gluten from the.
Yeah, right.
from the bag.
Oh shit, there's a gluten floating around.
Yeah, like this,
Get this
like
one out of there.
Just like a
with
net.
little, like the net, like a fish,
like
like a fish tank, and he's out there going like,
He's like a pool guy. He's the
Yeah,
pool
yeah,
guy
yeah.
on top with
You
a
missed
net.
the gluten.
It's like
all this damn gluten, whap, throwing it down. What do you got?
Do you have any beers that you want to keep super exclusive and you would only sell out of this building?
Like that.
I mean, we do.
Because I like exclusive shit that's super
yeah.
cool, like.
You can't get nowhere else but right
Yeah,
here.
like you got to come here to get this specific one.
Yeah, so we do some of that. But also we try not to be extremely exclusive.
Of course, yeah.
I feel that beer is very inclusive. There's a lot of breweries that do that. There's some beers that we just can't make enough of just because of the process, or it's too expensive and it doesn't make sense to distribute.
Yeah.
So we do it out of here. For instance, we do the Coquito Stout, which is
You know what that is?
Yeah, it's like the little thing that's rolled up with cheese inside, right?
That's a croqueta.
Oh, wait. No, wait, I'm about to get it wrong again.
Where does
Poquito.
that come from?
Is that, yo, every person that comes to the podcast. No, it's the Coquito. Isn't that goddamn? It looks like creamed coffee in the bottle that they make around
It's
season
like
times.
it's like a Puerto Rican eggnog.
Dude, it's super
guy
good.
but it's
And it's
coconut.
got like cinnamon in it.
Yeah,
Little
it's got
rolled
some-
up ham thing. Yeah.
Yeah, roll up ham. Yeah.
No, that's a croqueta. No, yeah, those are fire though.
Yeah. So you
That shit
make
is
a
good.
stout of that?
Yeah, so we make a
Seasonal, or no?
Yeah,
Oh,
just
okay.
for this season, which
Well,
we
it
only
is
sell the bottles out of
holidays
here.
now.
It is. So
Yeah.
you have it right now.
Yeah, can you bring me bottles? So you
Here
can
we
see?
are.
Here we go.
Getting drunk.
Let's go ahead and
still
promote
feel like-
this. No, we're not drinking it. We're just promoting it. Stop.
Yeah, we are.
Well, we can get.
Yeah, we are.
Can we get a couple tasters?
Oh my god.
All right, so we'll get you some tasters. But essentially, it's
This is
an
amazing.
imperial milk stout that we then barrel age in Puerto Rican rum barrels for a couple of months.
There it is right there.
Then and here it is. And
Look
this
at
is
the bottle.
the bottle's awesome. It's got sprinkled with
look at the top.
cinnamon.
And it looks like it's pouring over the cap.
See that?
That is dope.
Yeah, the label art was made by our close friend
Wait,
Trek
let me
6.
see this.
Is that the art that's around here?
No, this is another.
You got art, yeah.
But this is
Yo, this is
Puerto
awesome,
Rican guy
bro.
that's actually out of here. Trek 6. He's awesome. He's huge
Give a
here.
little more promo on this.
Yeah.
So I can go ahead and keep talking.
Yeah, put it over.
I said you can keep talking.
I didn't hear what you said. Anyways.
So, we barrel age it, and then what we do is we treat it with coconut, vanilla, and some cinnamon. So,
You know, I'm not really a fan of things that have milk like that in it, but I feel like this might taste delicious. Like from the way you're. Oh, there it is. Here we are.
so
Wow.
cheers.
Cheers, boys. Stacks, you can stay there. Don't worry about it.
So yeah, you can smell the coconut,
Wow.
vanilla. Get a little bit of that rum.
Dude, it's like a. Oh, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
This is amazing.
We also have these awesome glassware
I
that
go with it.
yeah from Trek's Design. So
That's like a whole
Yeah.
full-blown dessert.
That's
Yeah.
what I was gonna say. It's like after
it's
dinner.
dessert. Yeah. So this is something that we're big on family, like you
Yeah,
said.
yeah.
So this is something for the holidays to definitely drink with your family during the Christmas or Noche Buena.
So what do you guys
AKA
drink at Christmas? Yeah. You
What
know
was that second thing you said
You know
in
what
Spanish?
Noche Buena is.
Noche Buena, bro.
What do you
November
hold on.
9th.
Describe Noche. describe Noche Buena to everybody. Go ahead.
Christmas
Noche.
Eve.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Buenas noches.
Like,
It's
what is it?
tomorrow.
Yes.
I don't know
No.
now.
Describe what you think Buena Noche is. If we're talking about something seasonal and then people are gathering together to do it, what do you think it is?
Buenas, good. Noche is tomorrow. Good tomorrow.
Okay.
Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve for Spanish people. So
I'm Spanish.
never.
I'm Cuban, Colombian, as well as Sicilian for those at home watching.
It's always convenient to whatever is at that time. So he's Italian at the beginning.
Yeah.
By the end of this, he's going to be like Russian or something because he's going to
I
be
would
something
never
else.
be Russian. No offense.
Shout out to all the Russians that watch
Listen,
this
I'm on
episode.
Rocky's side. Ivan, you can fuck off.
All right, so look.
saw that
I
movie.
will break you.
No,
oh, that's
see,
the only one you
Hey,
saw.
I saw that.
Yeah.
That's
He likes
what's your
Rocky,
favorite
yeah.
Rocky out of the whole franchise?
Oh man, that's tough. I mean, I love the ones with Apollo Creed on it. And also, I like the one
You're
where
over 32 years old. You just admitted that.
yeah, I am over
Yeah.
32.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, anybody over 32 loves 1 and 2.
Of course.
But number 4 is the best. Let's be honest.
Mr. T one's too good. That one's good.
Really? I think
like
that's
Mr.
my
T.
least
Really?
favorite. Yeah, because he lost.
No, you hated 5.
That's like Tom Brady losing.
5
no,
is the one you hated.
No,
Oh,
Brett Burns hated 5.
Yeah.
He's like, dude, fuck 5. It never existed.
But as a fan of Rocky, he still hasn't seen Creed. Can you believe it?
Because I'm a fan of Rocky.
It's the same thing. It's the same.
Not
it's the
Creed.
same storyline.
Guys.
So what? You're done watching Star Wars? You're not gonna watch Star Wars anymore either?
I gave up on that shit. Fuck y'all. First 6 and that's it. I ain't watching nothing else. Halloween, I'll still watch all the Halloweens. If Rob Zombie needs to drop a couple more, because those are dope.
Anyways, back to
Back to beer.
back to beer.
Cerveza.
This is so good, though, I swear to God.
Where I was gonna say because we were talking with Rafa earlier and stuff like that. He was
Yep.
talking about like coming up with the beers and when you get somebody to work here, there was a training process that had to be done.
I mean, we do some training. Yes, absolutely.
But he was saying that like so what does the training process consist of? Because
Depends.
he was saying something of depends on what you're
Depends
doing
on,
to
what
work.
you're
Right.
doing, yeah.
So let's say if you're gonna be brewing, what do you got to go to?
You're gonna be cleaning a lot for a long
You
time.
you have to right.
Dude, the more you drink, the better this fucking gets.
Yeah. And once it warms up, you'll get a lot of the spices, so a lot of the cinnamon.
Yeah, like the more I'm drinking, the more that's all kicking in. That shit is really fucking
This guy's gonna be
alive.
drunk at the end of the shit. He's
Yeah.
already drunk.
I'm a cheap date.
You're already drunk.
I got that from him.
But like, let's say somebody comes in, they want to brew. They can't just come in and be like, "Yo, let me jump in there." You have to have some type
Yeah.
of background in it.
Yeah, they'll shadow one of our
Is there?
brewers
Is there?
for a while.
I mean, is there
Yeah, there's not
class
like a school
that
for
you
it,
can
is
take
there?
for that?
Can you go to Sheridan Tech and learn how to brew?
I mean, there is, but a lot of brewers nowadays are like they come up through apprenticeship. So like they'll start usually cleaning or packaging, and then they'll start shadowing the brewers.
Damn,
and then,
those things must be a bitch
Yeah.
to clean, huh?
Oh,
yeah.
my God. Because
But-
you got to thoroughly clean it, too.
Yes, but we use they have a CIP system, so clean in place
Clean,
system.
okay.
So it cleans on its own. We
I don't
just
know
hook
why
it
I
up.
just pictured like in Breaking Bad when they're in there trying to like clean those big. You never seen it?
Nope.
Yo, it's a great show.
Yeah, but
I feel like you dig it.
I don't know, dude. I don't know.
Hold on.
I got a really weird
because
taste.
here's the thing. You try to get him to watch things,
Yeah.
and then like The Departed. We can all agree The Departed is a great movie.
Oh,
right?
God. You can tell this fucking story.
So he starts to watch it, and I come back, yo, how was it? He was like, it was all right. I go, why was it all right? He's like, I didn't really watch it. I go, what do you mean? He was like, well, I was with some girl, and I'm like, well, watch the movie, bro.
So he was Netflix and chilling.
Yeah, but here's the thing. When I watched The
More
Wolf
chilling.
of Wall Street, no vagina can get in the way of that. You know what I'm saying? That's the best movie in the fucking existence.
Or the other one,
I watch that
right?
5 times a week. That's why I don't watch a lot of movies. I'd rather just keep watching The Wolf of Wall Street. It's like me rereading my Bible. No offense.
All right, so
Your own Bible. Like, is that a Bible that you wrote?
It's like a Bible I read, but like, it gets me. That movie gets me. Shout out to The Wolf of Wall Street, Leonardo DiCaprio, Jordan Belfort. Let's go.
that's all he knows. Anyways, so we were talking earlier. They were saying that you guys had like a partnership that just a big one with a local sports team that just kind of came about. You want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, we announced a couple weeks ago that our official partnership with the Miami Heat.
Shout out to the Heat.
Wow,
Ballin'.
that is lit. Let's get it.
Ballin'.
So,
So-
the official local beer of the
How
Miami
did that
Heat.
happen?
We wanted to go after a big sports team in the town this year.
Yeah.
And we were trying to see if we can make it happen with the Heat.
Yo, it's crazy because the Heat are balling right now, and it's like
It's
a
great.
perfect
Fun team.
time to
yeah,
come.
they
through.
lost last night. But
That's
it's all right.
amazing, dude. Congrats on that.
Thank
That's
you.
huge. That's
Thank
fucking
you.
awesome.
It's great,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, it's exciting.
I mean, we all love the Dolphins, but don't you dare, because that'd be bad marketing. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Nah, the Dolphins
You might
are
lose
good.
your
No,
company.
the Dolphins are good, too.
Dolphins
This
are
is
good there. Yeah,
good.
it's just.
Yeah, they're cool kids.
They're building.
But I just feel like the Heat. I don't know. They're very they're right down the street.
right down the street.
Yeah, it's one of those things. It's like it's very local. They're big on not that the Dolphins aren't, but I feel like the Heat are always out there in the community and doing things like
Yeah,
that.
they're
And I
big
feel
on
like
community,
this
big on
company
family.
is very community family based, so it's kind of like a perfect partnership to get together and stuff. So what? Now we can get the Rubies at the Heat games and all that stuff.
Yeah, we have 4 carts, 2 on the 100 section and 2 on the 300 section.
You guys are at the Heat games.
Make sure you're writing this shit down.
Drink some La Rubia.
La Rubia.
I swear to God, it's one of the best beers I ever had in my fucking life.
Yo,
Not
but
even
you know
kidding.
what? And it's not bad.
Like this
I'm
and Angry
drinking
Orchard?
both. You can drink this
Yeah.
one. No Angry Orchard.
No, I'm just
But
saying.
this one and this one, you can go like this.
I almost poured this in there, but I didn't want to take away from
that'll
either
be
individual beauty. You know
That'll
what I'm
be
saying?
weird.
Because
You do what
they're
you
both
want,
beautiful
bro.
in their own way. This is a mini glass of this. Okay, so can I take this one since the cost is less?
No, you can't take any glass.
It's shorter. This one costs
Yeah.
$2.
take
This
anything.
one costs $5.
Yeah.
Anyways,
So
I'm really a fan of this. I'm sorry. I can't
So-
stop drinking. I keep.
No, drink
second.
up.
yeah, no, keep drinking. All right, one more question before
Go.
you get out of here. This is a big thing that we
I have all the time in the world.
that
for
we-
you.
Well, actually, I had another question before that. That sounds
No,
important.
you go first, and then I'll go last.
Yeah, that's
This-
why I said save
this-
yours.
All right, do your thing.
What innovative solutions do you guys have to get out there?
To get out
Can't
where?
give out his secrets.
I'm just curious.
secrets.
You know, I'm
No,
big
man.
on marketing. I'm big on work, and I'm big on
No, man.
exposure.
Come up with a
what
dope
are
name.
events or ideas that y'all have to make Wynwood Brewing? You know, just boom, the stamp the face of Miami as far as beer and brewing.
Yeah, so I mean, it's all about visibility. And I've always been a big
Obviously,
proponent.
the heat is a huge step towards
That's
that.
a huge
that
step.
Helps a lot.
But it all comes in time, right? So like if you, it wouldn't have made sense how we just started, when we started 7 years ago. Right? It makes sense now. So things take time. So I think being patient. Also, I'm a big proponent of building the brand on the on-premise. So really going after bars, restaurants, building the relationships
Yeah,
there.
definitely.
And then kind of going after the packaged products, right? Because people, I think it's easier for people to learn and taste at a bar. Hey, let me try that, as opposed to going out to a supermarket and buying,
Yeah,
$9.99
definitely. Hell yeah.
$9.99 six-pack. It's like, I don't want to waste $10. What if I don't like it?
Right.
Dude, that's
So-
happened. I buy a whole
Yeah.
6-pack. I taste the first one, tastes like shit, and I don't even drink the rest.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so
that's happened.
So that's a big part of it, right? That's been a big part of our success. We invest heavily on our staff, our sales staff, right? So like Rafa, we have 2 just in Miami-Dade County alone. A lot of breweries are kind of shying away from investing in people and salespeople and expecting their distributor to do the job. I go in the opposite way. I still believe that the brewery should have the relationship with the account, right? So we have really good relationships with a lot of the folks here in the neighborhood.
Right.
And it's really a partnership, right? Helping them sell the beer, because if they win, we win.
Right.
So that's the key. It's not just dropping a case there and expecting it to sell. It's okay, bring in the case. Let me see how I can help you to build my brand up.
Yeah.
Helps you, account, whatever, right?
100%.
You make money, I make money.
Yeah.
So that's
the
it.
whole thing. So like you have the Heat, which is a huge thing. Where other places is it that you guys are affiliated with, like bigger accounts and stuff like that we can find the beers at?
Yeah, no, we have great relationships. Our guys have done a great job getting out there and building relationships, like I said, with a lot of top accounts. I mean, off the top of my head, Coconut Grove, Monty's is a huge account for ours.
Nice.
Wood Tavern here in the neighborhood. I mean, Gramps. I'm drawing a blank. 1-800 Lucky. I mean, we have nonstop accounts here that carry and support our brand. We're actually at Dolphin Stadium or Hard Rock Stadium, Hard Rock Live.
Super Bowl coming soon. That's a big thing.
Yeah, the Fillmore.
How you guys doing? Welcome,
guys.
We're here, live podcast, Mad with Power. Check us out.
So we have a lot of accounts that they've done a good job. We're at La Rubia. 6-packs are should be at every Publix.
Yeah.
Or about 90% of all Publix.
I see it
in
at
South
my
Florida.
Publix.
So yeah. Well, hopefully you buy it.
I do.
Really? Is it that one?
Yeah, right down the street. He lives in my neighborhood.
Yeah, in the same area.
same
I'm on
area.
like the good part.
Yeah, I bet.
You live in the trash.
Do you have anything coming up? Any big projects that are going to be released, or is that kind of like a secret? We're not.
No, yeah. I mean, we're working. We got the spot next door. We're gonna expand next door. We're gonna build a bigger tap room, have a little kitchen. So that's something that we're working on. Hopefully, open by August next year.
Yeah.
And we got some exciting beers coming out next year as well. So
Nice. If you guys haven't been here yet, you guys got to come here. Check it out. It's a dope spot. Right in Wynwood.
Come on down.
Beautiful art all over the place. Great beers, as you can see, and all that stuff. Now, the big question that
Go.
we always try to end off with on a good note here.
all right.
It's kind of a two-part question.
All right.
You ready? Two-part. Last question, 2 parts.
Last question, 2 parts.
All right. You can be
This is serious.
100% honest.
Yeah,
Okay,
right?
You ready? You know where
Go.
I'm going with this.
Can I be honest?
Go.
I don't think he likes you, dude.
Here we go.
I love you guys.
Here's a question. This is the big one. This is what we do with everybody. You ready?
That sounded so great. In the
Do you prefer, here we go,
I love you guys.
cake or pie?
Oh,
Oh,
God.
depends, man.
No.
no,
If you had to
you
pick
gotta
one,
go for it.
you got to pick one.
I'll take pie.
Okay.
See?
Hold up.
He
Hold up.
fucking gets it,
Hold
dude.
up. Hold up.
He gets
Now,
it.
which one? What's the top of your list for pies?
Fuck, dude.
You can give us the top 3 because you make
Top three.
So like for dessert, I love like fruity fucking pies or like fruity strudels with
Okay.
like a little ice cream on top.
Okay.
He's leaning more
So-
towards mine.
No,
I don't
he's
know,
not.
bud.
No, he's not. Go
He's
ahead.
not going your direction.
Keep going. Yeah, he is.
I mean,
he's not.
if I had to pick something, I'll pick an apple pie.
See? That's what I'm saying. He wanted you to go for key lime pie. How stupid is that?
You're not a fan of key lime pie?
No, I like key lime pie.
Oh, okay.
I hate
Yeah,
it.
Better than apple pie?
No, he just said Applebee's first.
yeah.
That's the first person who's ever agreed with you.
He gets it.
Everybody's
apple.
always gone
He
through
gets
key
it.
lime
He
pie.
probably
Straight
watches
up,
The
but-
Wolf of Wall Street once a week at least.
Yeah, he does.
Just say
No,
yes.
just every other week. I don't have a lot of time. I got 3
Okay, he gets
kids.
it. That's cool. That works. That works. He gets it. It's a good
All right,
guy.
man. Well, look, I thank you for letting us
No,
come
thank
out
you
here and do
guys.
this, man. It was a lot of fun. We're not done yet. We still got one more guest coming through. But after this, we're going to go ahead and do a little video of the
Cool.
place.
I'll
and
be
check
around.
It out. We want people to be here and check it out. So thank you, man.
Awesome.
I really
Appreciate it,
this, man.
guys.
It was great.
You're amazing.
Cheers.
By the way, we love you too.
Thank you.
Don't look him in the eyes when you say that. That's
You
just
have
weird,
to.
man.
It's like it's true. It's man to man. I love you, dude.
Yeah, you got to.
Yeah, he gets it.
Cheers, guys.
Appreciate you, brother. Dude, I can't stop sipping this though. Justin, something tells me you're not. Can I take yours?
No, because I'm doing one at a time.
Something tells me he's not a fan of his.
All right.
We're going to go ahead and bring on our next guest. Justin, I feel it's only right you go ahead and do the introductions for this one. This guy's super fucking cool.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming in at 6'1",
Lethargic. Be a little nice on the weight there.
little nice in the
A
weight there.
solid
The
178.
one and only Rafa.
Let's go. And they're cheering in the background. Hey, hold on. What did you just say his last name was?
Echeverria.
Wow.
You didn't know that?
And you guys aren't related.
Yeah, it's my brother.
No, is that really his last name though?
Can't you see the family resemblance, Alex? That's my brother. What movie?
Remember the Titans.
There it is.
That's one of my favorite movies of all time.
But he hates Denzel Washington. Can you believe it?
I don't hate Denzel. I just don't think he's the best of all time.
Hey, gentlemen, thank you very much for having me on this podcast. Super
Wow,
excited
look at that
to be
voice.
here, man.
Wow, right?
On top of that, shout out Hops Hustler, guys. Follow me on Instagram.
Hops
Yes,
Hustler.
there it is.
Wait,
Hops
wait,
Hustler.
Hold on.
Hey, hold on. You hold on, bro.
You hold on.
Fuck
bro.
that. Hey, when you, God damn it, stop.
You're drunk. This guy's drunk.
I'm getting there. Hey, can I get one of those shirts when it drops? The Hops Hustler shirts.
Nah,
So
man.
I got you, G.
Oh, you know what I want? I want like a hop, right? Like the plant, but I want it to look like a girl, like throwing it back.
Don't.
A little
can make it
nug,
work.
a little hop nug with a booty.
Okay.
Very Miami, dude.
Anyways.
Very creative.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Speak on the Hops Hustler.
Wearing
What is that?
chancletas.
That's his beer specifically.
So it's actually not my beer specifically. What's pretty cool? what's pretty cool
Get
about?
closer here to the mic. Scoot in a little bit.
I'm new to this, guys.
There it is.
There he is.
Nah, guys. What's pretty cool about Wynwood Brewing? Yeah, they do mention they are family oriented, but one of the main things when they bring you on in training is they take you to the back and show you how basically things are done from ground zero. And that's the best way to learn, I think, when any industry you get into. You know, I came from corporate America, and boom, I found myself now doing beer sales. I could not be any happier.
Now you're in happy America.
Now I'm in happy America. But, you know, at the end of it, I've always been a big craft beer guy. And dating back, I can't even tell
You've
you.
always been a beer guy. As long
Beer
as I
guy.
can, as long as I can remember, this
Me
guy's
and- me
always
and-
been a beer guy.
This
We
might
go
be
way
a
back.
stupid question.
And then-
I'm pretty sure it is. A craft beer means what? Don't do that. Don't
No.
do that. Well, you tell me then, since you know
I'll
so
tell you
much.
right now.
Go ahead.
Okay,
Hold on one second.
Technically, a craft beer is when you craft the beer yourself.
I knew you were going to say that. What is that? What does that really mean, though?
It all depends, you know, putting certain ingredients in it that aren't your typical in your beer. So
Yeah.
when someone adds in
Hops,
fruit. So
yeast.
one cool thing about beer is, you know, there's only really two types of beers. There's ales and lagers, and it's what you put in it, how you roast it, the temperatures.
Wait, so there's ales, lagers. So what would a stout fall in? An ale?
An ale.
Okay.
And then
What is his?
I'm
little,
learning. I'm genuinely
No,
learning.
absolutely.
what is an
I learn
Angry-
every day.
What's the Angry Orchard?
That's something I do not drink.
Exactly. You're a man.
So there's a third kind. Ales, lagers, and you do not drink.
No, but again, guys, I've only been with the company for about 3 months now. Still extremely new to this industry and to the game. But one thing they do teach you, they give you the right resources, and they're always helping me. And again, like you said, there's always learning. Every single day, something new. I much appreciate
What have you learned today?
that this is one of the best podcasts I've ever heard in my
Damn
life.
right.
Wow, what a guy.
Yeah,
That's
right, it
awesome. Yo, now, okay, this might be another stupid statement.
It definitely is.
Welcome to the show. Wine, the older it gets, the better it gets. Dude, there's something about this. When you drink out of a brewery, Jesus Christ, dude, this is like, I'm lit right now.
Yeah, you are.
No,
I feel like it's so much more.
it hits
it's
you.
like-
It's not just the beer, man. It's the environment. It's what we do.
It might
here.
be that too, yeah.
We put something in the air. You guys
I
don't
walked
know.
in and I was like, whoa,
Yeah,
wheezy, and now I'm like, yo, lit. Shit's crazy.
The guy's about to take his shirt off and start dancing everywhere.
But going
do
back to your question, I think you were talking about aging the beer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they definitely do that. There's barrel rum aged beer. You know, it all depends on what you're trying to make.
I feel like I've heard somewhere that they'll put beer in a barrel that's had alcohol in it.
Absolutely.
Right.
Whiskey barrels, rum barrels, all types
Right.
of barrels. It depends on what you're trying to make. Now, I'm not a master brewer, so I couldn't get into the science behind it, but it is extremely
Right.
intricate
The
and
apprentice
extremely
brewer.
cool.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Hi, welcome.
Isn't there it's like smoked beers, like with a smoky
Absolutely.
taste to it?
Ooh.
Absolutely.
That sounds pretty dope because I like smoked flavored, like smoking fish. Oh God,
I
smoked
like
swordfish.
Yeah.
You never had fish in your life.
Me? I've had Trevellis all the
I
time.
knew he was gonna
I eat
say
giant Trevellis all the time.
You're an idiot. Anyways, yeah, a smoked beer would be dope. I don't think I've ever tried one, but I think I've heard of it before.
There's definitely.
You guys have
smokers.
any of those?
We do not know, sir.
Ooh, that's to come in the future. I'll stay tuned for that because there's more on the way.
Sounds like a good one.
What would be the name for a smoky beer if we can come up with one right now?
You just said it.
Smoky beer?
Smoky beer instead of smoky bear. Dude,
Oh, and then you put the
very
bear,
innovative. Yes.
The bear
See?
with the thing.
Right there.
On the spot,
Hoppy
that's
Chulo and
marketing.
smoky beer. We
That
just
is-
got this right
what
here.
What was his thing? Put out this forest fire. What was it?
Something like that.
Some shit like that.
But it doesn't matter about what he came from. It just matters about the
Smoky beer.
catchy name. Go ahead and buy it. It's not out yet, but when
Yeah.
it gets here, you know
Make
what
sure
I'm
you guys
saying?
give me credit when that comes out.
I need 10% of every 9%.
Royalties.
Yeah, please, 9%. Thank you.
All right, so I've known Rafa for a long time. We go way back to high school. By the way, shout out to Columbus winning the state championship. On the last play, he scored a touchdown. Instead of going for the field goal to tie it, they went for the 2-point conversion to win it.
That's dope.
The ball's on that coach. He told them that
The balls.
when they got the ball, he said, when we score, we're going for 2. We're not going for the win, and they did it. Shout out to everybody at Columbus. But
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
yeah, me and Rafa go way back, man. Key Biscayne days, playing ball, football, all that stuff.
good
He
stuff,
even
man.
he even got his sock game on. I don't know if you haven't done your
does.
sock check yet. Pull him out. Look.
All right, well, you know what?
Huge Cowboy fan he is over here. But he's got it. Here we go. Sock.
I'm sorry to hear that, brother. Nothing personal.
This is what he does. This is why I set this up. You ready? Watch this. This is when we talk shit about him. You ready? This guy did not do his hair today. Do you see how messy?
Don't do that.
I know he hates it. So let's see what he's got on. Oh, he's very, very mediocre today.
No, come on.
What, I can't see the other side. What does it say?
Oh,
Okay.
Little
I see it.
Kermit.
Little Kermit.
Damn.
Kermit the Frog here.
Remember that skit? That Big Bird skit?
I don't.
When they get high, you never saw that shit?
Dude, I've never seen anything.
Kermit and Big Bird get high, and then they're like,
Kermit.
Dude, we should do a segment where I'm Kermit and you're Big Bird because you're a bird.
No, but oh shit.
Yep.
But I could do a good Kermit the
Dude,
Frog
that
voice.
was pretty good impersonation.
You could probably also
Kermit
do a
the
good
Frog
Miss
here.
Piggy.
And then he says something like, "Today's letter is F," or like 2.
But Big Bird, 2 is not a letter.
Letters too.
Bro, that was back in the LimeWire days. You don't remember LimeWire?
I don't know if that's hilarious or if this is 9.9% alcohol.
Yeah,
There's no alcohol in his beers.
We drank
Q-Banks.
We drank one of those the other day. This guy offered us a Heineken, and he was like, "Don't worry about it. You're not gonna get drunk. When we get the beer, it's non-alcoholic
It
Heineken."
says 0.0%.
Yeah, no wonder we're not gonna get drunk.
Did he pay you to drink it?
No.
Then I would have thrown it at him.
Are you guys ever going to make a non-alcoholic beer?
Do you?
I hope not.
No, right?
I would never push such a product.
I guess it's like, yeah. Here's the thing: if you're gonna drink non-alcoholic beer, you're gonna get Old Duels or something. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But what if the world's waiting for the new Old Duels?
Nah. Only a
The
certain.
world's always waiting for the next.
Our
What,
society
Old
and our
Fools or
world,
something?
Our society and world will always want some sort of alcoholic beverage.
True, especially being in Wynwood, they ain't trying to get no
Always.
non-alcoholic.
Especially in
Wynwood Brewing.
Miami. I feel like, you know how you go to certain places and they're like, "Nah, you can't buy alcohol on Sundays." What?
Tennessee, y'all are cool and all. Y'all got great food. That's whack.
What do you mean it's Sunday? There's football. How am I not gonna have beer?
Dude, the entire Sunday, you can't buy alcohol anywhere in that
So what? You
state.
got to stack up Saturday night?
Yeah.
I'll tell you something crazy. So I actually went to Utah. You guys might know this. I did not know this.
Never been to Utah.
As
Never
I-
heard of it.
But we got fans in Utah. Shout out to everybody watching
Yeah,
this in
shout out to all
Utah.
y'all, all three of you.
So actually in Utah, we drove there and driving through Arizona.
here?
From I believe it was Colorado.
Okay.
So we
Oh,
flew
shout
to
out to Colorado. Am I right, boys?
Been there.
We drive through. They're letting us know about these state laws that they have in Utah, but I didn't take it too serious. So as soon as I get there, I'm there with my girlfriend, her mother, and her sister. And before I know it, I'm like, hey, let's go to the liquor store. Let's get some beers, before we start going out and check everything out. I go to your average liquor store, go to your average bar. The typical beer that you would find with 6%, 5% alcohol, because of the state laws there, they are required to cut their alcohol level down. So you can find a beer, your typical beer for 6% alcohol. In Arizona, it would be like 2.3% alcohol.
What? So it's just made different?
I don't even know how they make it, but the
They
taste
wa-
the
they
same.
water it down.
It's something, and
There's somebody back there opening them up and putting water in them and shit.
it blew my mind. So I was like, yeah, that's a little different. So I
Does
think I
Utah?
would have got those laws down
I
here.
ain't never going to Utah.
Yeah, that's crazy. Utah, I'm sorry, but y'all tripping.
Load up on alcohol and drive there. That's my recommendation.
So is that just beers or like any?
It was all.
Like,
so
if you got a Tito's bottle,
that's
instead
that's
of
a
40%,
great
would
question.
it be 20?
I only drink beer.
Wow.
Yeah, he does.
The keg shows.
Crazy.
The keg shows. Yo, you still biking?
I used to be an athlete, man.
Bro, I can tell you, this guy would bike miles and then drink a beer right after, like nothing. That's his
That's
thing.
probably
His thing
super
is-
refreshing.
He's the beer guy.
That's probably
He's
super
like,
refreshing.
you know who you are? You know who you should be? Like for the Wynwood Brewing Company? Like the Duff Man. Duff Man. Can't breathe.
Do you know actually what's funny?
Simpson saw it.
Simpson saw it. Actually, what's really good is we were watching the movie Heavyweights, Ben Stiller, 90s movie
You've
throwback.
definitely never seen it. He doesn't like anything before the
1,000,000,000%.
90s because he thinks that they're just not. What's your thing? Like
The quality
the
is
quality
shit.
of movies, like
Honestly.
But what's written, the content.
the content, exactly.
It's like it's just.
Yeah, but if it can't catch my eye leads to my brain.
But it does. Like
I know it
Ventura,
does. I
Ace
just said
Ventura,
that.
great movie. Never seen it. And I'm like,
I'm tempted to just walk off the show. It's painful for me to hear.
Dude, the list goes on, trust me.
there's
It's
a
sad.
huge- every time you hear, it, you're gonna get more and more hurt.
Yeah.
as the list goes
Yeah,
on.
it cuts deep. Anyways, we've been through worse.
No, I'm sure.
Wow, you finished a good girl. I
did. Yo, so your thing was a hop hustler, but you were saying before we were talking to Lewis about it earlier. Is the what was it? The Hoppy Chulo.
Yes,
So
sir.
tell us
That
about that
shit
Hoppy
lit.
Chulo
What a
process
good
that you
name,
did.
bro.
Well, yeah, actually, I agree. It's a great marketing name. It's got a nice pink can. It actually, it definitely hits the Miami Vice, that market, that
Huge
that
Miami Vice
look.
right now.
Absolutely,
Yeah, it's
and again, it's a hazy session IPA. It's 5.2% alcohol to be exact.
In
It's got-
Utah, that's going to be 3.61.
on a good day, it's probably like 1%. No, but it really is a good beer. It's got a lot of flavor with that light. You know, this is 5% alcohol Arubia. Then you have Hoppy Chulo, which is 5.2.
What was this, if you know off the top of your head?
Oh, Coquito, I do not know off the top of my head. I don't
Would
even
it
want
be
to
a
guess.
little more?
Of course, yeah,
Because
definitely.
I feel like that's...
Definitely.
I started drinking that. I don't feel the same now.
That's a good.
He about to take off his clothes and start dancing and shit.
Take out hair and swing. I like your
style. Have you seen that at the Roxbury?
Nope. Definitely not.
That's another one they told me I had to watch.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Well, you know.
But anyways, going back to the beer, yeah, man, it's a hazy session IPA. It's delicious. And one thing, you know, when I first started here, I'm actually a salesman for them, so I'm not even a brewer. I have no brewing background, but they did help teach me and they helped guided me. And my first couple days here, I was helping brew, and that's one of the beers I helped brew. And you know, it is pretty wildfire in Miami. It's sold extremely well, and it has to do with the taste and the quality that our brewmaster definitely puts
Hoppy
into it.
Chulo. If you haven't tried it, try it out, man.
You got to come to the tap room. It's sold so well. You can only find it here. It's actually sold out.
So when is there more?
Damn, so we couldn't even try
it's
right
a
now if
year-round.
we wanted to.
Yeah, we got it here. You gentlemen can. We have it in the tap room.
Sorry, guys. Maybe you should start a podcast.
All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to cut from the podcast.
Well, hold on. He's going to
the
be our
vlog.
tour guide, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Right.
good.
Well, I guess
Just
him
making
and Lewis,
sure.
I don't know anybody. I'm sure we'll meet people along the way and,
Yeah.
see what's going on.
But I
and
want
stuff.
him to be our tour guide.
We're gonna see the whole thing. I think we're gonna get a tour right now of this place, and we're probably gonna get a Hoppy Chulo while we do it.
We're going to try Hoppy Chulo, and I want one more of these cinnamon blasts.
Coquito.
Coquito,
absolutely.
say it.
Coquito, croqueta. Miami, La Rubia.
All right, so we'll be right back. Check this
Don't
out.
throw that at the camera. I love
we'll
y'all.
see you
and
right
I
after
stay
this
tuned.
quick
We're going to go ahead
commercial.
and cut to this right here.
Quick commercial break.
We just wrapped up the podcast. We're here in Wynwood, you know what I'm saying? Look at the bird in the background. But look at that croc in the background. He's dripping. Look at him dripping in gold. You know what I'm saying? That shit is fly as shit.
Fly as shit.
But now, I'm kind of lit right now, I'm not going to lie. We're going to go ahead and take
Guy had 2
a...
beers and he's lit.
Yeah, but it's 2 like in brewery, not in home, in brewery beers, fresh made.
They're
It's
strong
like,
beers.
it hits you different, all right? But podcast is over. We're going to go take a tour of the brewery now, ask a couple questions, learn a little more about the process. So follow us and see what's happening. Right here. Okay.
Hoppy Chulos,
It's kinda-
gentlemen.
oh my God, we got 2 pop. Well, Hoppy Chulos. I keep saying popping.
You see this?
Look
You
at
can
this.
see that. It's too
No,
dark.
you can barely see it. No, you can see it. You see
see
the
nothing.
Hoppy Chulo. Damn. Super hoppy and super delicious. Oh my
super
God.
chulo.
Yo, this shit is fire. We got our Hoppy Chulos. Now it's time to go through a brewery, and this is our tour guide right here. I saw him on the podcast, and he just broke that guitar. That was awesome. This is natural content, folks.
We're going to the back. first?
This is not scripted. Let's go through the brewery, and then we'll come back around and go ahead and check out the bar. Yeah.
Let's go.
This is where you can find pretty much all our beers, our 5 core beers year round, and any seasonal that we're dropping. Typically we have 18 beers on draft. Please check out the tap room. But you know, where the magic happens is in the back. So if you gentlemen want to follow me, we're gonna
Let's
head
go
this
to
way.
the magic. Let's do it.
Didn't lose me. I'm here. I had to turn my camera around.
You ever seen MTV Cribs?
Yeah, it's MTV Cribs. Wow, the way I'm
Watch
following
out.
you guys is like MTV Cribs. What beer is that?
The High Country AV Club.
Nice. We got a Hoppy Chulo. Cheers right here, brother. Oh. Don't think you wasn't going to cheers. Cheers, brother. Yes, sir. Hoppy Chulos. All right,
This is
Ask our
crazy.
questions.
Yo, this is crazy though.
Watch your steps, guys. Please watch out. But yeah, this is again where the magic happens.
Those tanks.
And so if you guys want to stop right here real quick, you guys can check out some of the grain that we use. It's grain from pretty much everywhere, but you know a lot of it's West Coast.
This is good grain right here, guys.
So
See that?
typically you can actually eat that. I don't
Eat it, you're a
advise
bird. Eat some right now. Dude, no, stop playing. Come on. It's for the vlog, dude.
And that little green device back there is actually the mill. So we would take a certain amount and we would put it into that mill. And you take a look right here. I know it's kind of hard because this is in the way, but there's a white tube.
Yep,
Follow
you
me
can see
right
it too.
here.
Yep.
So right here, the mill typically breaks up all the grain and gives us what we want. And it'll transfer to this tube into the masher. And the masher is where, you know, basically all the ingredients for certain beers that you want. So that temperature, the certain sugars, the enzymes that are broken up, and then it'll transfer underneath and it'll go to the boiling, which looks just like this, but it's the same exact thing, and it's the boiling tank. And basically, you start cooking the beer little by little, and then when it's all done, you throw it into a fermentation tank, and it takes about a month.
I thought you just kind of fucking whop, whop, whop. This is the whole process.
It's always good, man, but that's what makes craft beer. It's so unique. It's all handcrafted, and certain ingredients. And our master brewer and our assistant brewers go up there. There's a metal stick that you can see there, and we also have a wooden one where they physically go in there and mash all the ingredients together to make sure you guys have that tasting beer, not only in the tap room, but all throughout South Florida.
That's great. And this is awesome because the color pattern and all that. It's like very Wynwood. Anyways, continue.
Follow me, gentlemen. You can actually see, here's the masher. There, I got it.
Okay.
This is the masher. The mill literally breaks up all the grain and puts it into here, where our master brewer, our assistant brewer, and all the techs come in here and they single-handedly mash it with this metal pole that you can see.
Oh
they also have a
that
wooden
metal
one.
pole is huge, guys.
They also have a wooden one because they want to avoid that metallic flavor, that metallic taste on certain ingredients when they're stirring the pot. Then we transfer over into the boiling point, into the boiling pot. This is really, really hot typically. Obviously they're not cooking right now, so it's not so hot. So when everything's done, we throw them into that fermentation tank like I said, and it takes about a month to brew everything, and then when it's all said and done, follow me. By the way, this is our candy machine, the candy line. $5 mil for this bad boy.
This is all see all the cans going.
This fills up all the way.
That's the can right there, guys, in case you didn't know.
This is dope. It's kind of cool seeing a beer before it can.
I need you guys to watch the process. This is one of the coolest machines when it's going to work. But
Yeah, I would love to
watch
see
this
this
stuff right here. So when we're all said and done, guys, and the beer's all good to go, it's got to go nice and cold for people. So please step into our freezer.
Justin, would you go ahead and open the curtains?
Damn!
Here it is. Somebody shot.
So yeah, obviously you guys.
After all that, you get that.
It's Father Francisco. That is our.
These are like bricks of gold.
Those are bricks of gold.
Look at them.
That's our golden Belgian style ale. It is a 9.3% alcohol, but all you do.
9.3. How much is it in Utah?
Oh man, like one.
Yo, this is dope.
So obviously, this is where you guys want to see. This is the hops. It depends on certain ingredients. It does look like food, and it might give off the wrong scent, the wrong smell. You guys might like the smell, but
What does it smell like?
it's supposed to give you that.
It smells like deer food.
You know what it's supposed to smell like, bud. You know,
like deer
hops.
I mean, it's because
Hops, am I right? You know what hops are.
Smells like bird food, am I right?
Eat that too. Please. For the
You can
content.
For the content.
Please, you got to.
That pretty much sums up.
That sums up it.
Well, here's the thing. I don't know why I've been having to pee since we walked in here. I gotta pee worse. Does cold make you have to pee worse?
I don't know. I think the beer definitely does not help with.
Dude, I gotta piss like a racehorse. Oh my god.
Hold it.
So, does that wrap this up?
That wraps this up, man.
Listen, you just got the little mini tour of the Wynwood Brewery yourself. Now, you gotta come do it in person. Come check it out. Come ask all the questions you want. Come try the beers. We just tried 3 different beers. I'm lit because they're so great, well-crafted fucking beers. Okay? Now, come through. Stay tuned. My brother.
Guys,
Thank
it's
you
been
so
an
much.
absolute pleasure. Follow Hops Hustle on Instagram, guys. Thank you.
And make sure you look out for the Hops Hustler. You know what I'm saying?
Cheers.
Hoppy Chulo.